guys? It's Tarkin coming at you with another game of Hollow Knight Silksong. We're here at the end of Act 3. But I'm sure I'll just be losing this fight for a while. It's pretty tough. I did it only for the first time last night, but it didn't seem very promising. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Shaw. Yeah, I'm so bad. And I'm actually surprised that hit me, though. I would have thought I jumped over it. Alright, there's one. Not very good. Not very good at all. Like what? Sometimes she does 3 of those, and sometimes it's 2, and I swear she always does the one that's worse for me. Like, how did that even happen? She just, like... That wasn't a parry, right? It wasn't. Because there's 2 parries and that wasn't either of them. That was just like a counter attack. Look at me trying to figure out whether or not a video game is cheating. I sound like an idiot. No, she clearly is countering without parrying, so I don't know why I'm hung up on it. I don't know why, though. I need to figure out why. Like, how did she catch me there? Like, did that pull me in? Like, I just felt like that dash should have got me away from there. And, man. Like, how? She wasn't gonna do that move, and then I jump and she does it. Like, it's enough to make me feel crazy. Like, come on. Man. 2 damage contact is so rough. Because she, like... I feel like she just, like, ends up underneath you. Like, you're just trying to do some evasive thing, and she just shows up right there. Like, what was that? Oh, rough. Ah, man, terrible. I keep forgetting that the fireballs turn into little blade things on the ground. Like, what? Come on now. Okay. Like, I didn't even know that was a move she did in that sequence. Okay, so the dash with the tentacles is not... It's not a move. It's 4 moves. It can either be 3 of them, or 2 of them with the jump spin, or 2 of them and a sword hit, or 2 of them in the tentacle thing. But it's never ever any less than 2. So the third one, that's a whole different move, right? The sequence. And it can't be selected whenever she starts it. There's no way. Really? What? The hitboxes on those tentacles are crazy. They are not where the pixels are at for the thing. It might just be a big block all the way in front, and I'm getting too hung up on like the appearance of it. I think the hitbox for it is like as tall as lace and the whole way out. 'Cause my feet shouldn't have been hitting all that. Yeah, like, I was so high up there. Oh, come on. Terrible. What? That doesn't make sense. She was up in one way and she was gonna go down, and then I dashed underneath it so she turned the other way. How would you even do that? Alright, so I just need to make a catalog of all the ways in which the game is going to cheat in this fight, and then do things that don't allow any of that to happen, right? Alright, so ways in which the game cheats. She teleports underneath you if you dash. That's the big one. If you're either like dashing, I've noticed, if you ever dash, she'll just teleport underneath you and rock you for 2 contact damage. You just have to like sit still the whole time. I think moving at all is bad unless she's in the middle of an animation. Of course, then she got too close to me. Oh, you can't pogo off those. Of course you can't. did not even see her there. Okay, so the way to avoid that is by being on the wall. I thought it was unavoidable. I didn't even realize you could climb on that wall yesterday. And then I dash and get the damage. Forgetting all my training, you don't dash in this fight unless she's doing something. Actively doing something. Oh man, oh man. Are you joking? There's no way! Oh, that's outrageous. Oh boy, that was rough. Didn't have my nice safe wall. Oh no. Man. Alright, so there's at least 4 phases. But you know, it's getting better. A little better. I think the key is that the game cheats, and you have to acknowledge it. She will teleport on you, right on top of you, if you're moving. So you can't move. You just gotta, you know, so there you get hit, but, you know, it would have been worse if I was trying to teleport. Trying to dash, rather. Okay. Those, I think, are homing. There's no way they could have picked out a firing solution like that whenever they were born. Alright. Sinking in a whole lot of damage there on that. Oh, no, what? Oh, man, no, are you joking? Getting hit for 4 by that. Like, how do you even deal with that if you're in the middle? That's so rough. Alright, so the ground gets a little rumbly before it shows up. Oh, man. That's a bad one to run into. Are you joking? Are you joking? She teleported right where I was. That. Oh, man. That's harsh. There's probably like 2 more phases anyway. I dashed. You can't ever dash. You cannot ever dash. I don't know why I forgot that. Anyway, that's why she teleported right on top of me. Because the game cheats. And the only way, I think actually the only way you can do this fight is if you just don't move fast. Because that game, that particular cheat, the teleport on top of you, is just too strong. There's not a counterplay to it besides not moving. So I just gotta remember not to move. It's interesting that it's like the opposite of every other boss, where moving away is good, actually, but here you can't. Trash. Alright. One more time with feeling. I dashed and she immediately hit me. Why do I forget my training? We got like a whole lot of hits there on that cycle though, so that's good. Dodged it just in time. Did I? Another phase. Get on the wall. Alright. Time for phase 5. Did I do it? Shaw! I think I did it. I honestly was expecting another phase there. Oh no, the flower. Oh no. The light stopped protecting us. Hey, it's me. I know that little guy. He wouldn't do anything to Hornet. The shadows are breaking. And he's carrying her home. Beautiful. Leif gives us a little laugh. She's always laughing, you know. She has a real positive attitude about things. It's good. Sister of the Void. Defeat Lost Lease and free Farloom. I did it. And now we get the credits again, but we actually earned them this time. But I had like mentally prepared to just like keep coming back to this, you know, till it happened, till we got it. Sometimes that's all you gotta do, you know. If you tell yourself you're gonna keep on trying until you succeed, then you'll just win immediately. You know, skip the middle part. I mean, not that that was immediate. Oh, I mean, it wasn't 50 tries, but I actually got kind of decent at the fight by the end of it. Not good, just decent. There's really big windows on a couple of the moves where she does the Hollow Knight move where she spews out the void out of the top. Especially if she's sort of low to the ground. You can really get a ton done there. But yeah. Act 3 was tough. It, you know, it asked it asked a lot of you. It was no pushover, right? There's some stuff that I got more frustrated with that maybe would have been normal, like the Crust King on. I could see someone doing just like better through all of that, but you know, I don't think anybody was walking up to Carmelita and just beating her. You know, I think everybody took a couple of tries at least, even people that are good. But getting access to the teleport really helped me too, because otherwise it would have been so annoying. And it says, through the darkness and dangers, you persevered. Thank you for exploring the whole world of Hollow Knight Silksong. Let's meet again on the road ahead. Game completion, 71%. What else is there in the game? Probably, I mean, like almost a full quarter of it, I guess. So, I guess there's a whole ton of stuff out there. Oh, and now the title screen is all freely, you know, windy. It looks like the sort of howling cliffs going on in Hollow Knight. Wonderful. Good stuff. And of course it wouldn't remember it for the save so that you could do the other things. But yeah, alright. 54 hours, 37 minutes. I only quit the game like 10 times. You know, I hated the last Judge Run back, but I don't think there's anything like wrong with it. BioWater, though, I still think BioWater was a mistake. BioWater could have been like what Verdania was, where it was totally optional. That could have been what BioWater was. And then they could have got like the soul from Verdania. That would have been so much better of a swap, right? But I guess thematically they can't let you have nice things because it doesn't fit the theme. So you gotta dream to get into the greenery. But anyway, but that went super well. You know, we got to that third phase a few times. Once I figured out we could climb on the walls and dodge the waves, that, you know, that helped. Last night I thought the waves just like unavoidable damage. I was like, well, I don't know what to do about that. But yeah, all right, cool. So, where to go from here? Well, I think we'll be done with Silksong for a little while. It's possible we might come back to it, but you know, for right now, I feel like we've done what we wanted to do. You know, we freed Farloom from the tyranny of Grandmother Silk and from, you know, the haunting of the void there. You know, we got Lace back. She's laughing. You know, everything's good. You know, Mr. Sherma's doing fine. It's a satisfying ending, which is interesting because Hollow Knight was pretty bleak, right? Which I don't mind, but there's much more of a redemption of the land sort of thing going on here. Because, yeah, sure, you got rid of the Radiance or whatever, but, like, everything had already been lost, essentially, in Hollow Knight. Like, there's still a world here in Farloom, right? You know, there's still plenty of bugs out here doing their thing. But, anyway, that'll do for this for right now. You know, a wonderful game. I don't know if I would recommend it to everybody. Previously it said I don't know if I'd recommend it to anybody. I think I was playing BioWater that day, though. You'll have to forgive me for hyperbole. Because, you know, BioWater, that's like... If you're growing up in today's age, that's going to be your water temple, I think. You know, it'll always be the yardstick by which misery in a game is measured. But... I mean, I'm glad I picked up Hollow Knight, and it was fortuitous that it was so close to the release of Silksong when I played it for the first time, and, you know, it was a great game. Even though I quit it way more than I normally quit a game, you know, I'd do it all over again. But, anyway, that's it for this one. Farloom is restored. Hornet's happy, Lace is laughing, and, you know, we did it. That's Act 3. Put a bow on it. Put it in a box. Put that box inside of a box. Ship that box to yourself. But, anyway, that's all for me for right now. Maybe I'll see you guys in another stream or video later on. Later, guys.